welcome to a live look inside the Hawks' Nest. We have some OCAA men's basketball action coming your way. My name's Adam Lucier. Joining me, my main man, Andrew Milani. A pretty good matchup coming here tonight as the Conestoga Condors are coming in to visit the Humber Hawks. And for the Hawks, this is a team that has really started to get things together. Obviously started the year 0-4. I know we got to bring it up. They've rattled off 6 straight wins. They've scored 100 points in 3 of their last 4. Seems as though this team's clicking on all cylinders, Andrew.
Yeah, it's hard to not bring up that 0-4 start to the season, but just makes these last stretch of games just that much more impressive, just knocking off those last 6 wins. And another chance here tonight to extend that win streak to 7 and go into the Christmas break with a nice break, with a nice little streak there.
They're 5th place in the West Conference. Humber Hawks taking on the 8th place Conestoga Condors. And for the Condors, they're no slouch of a team coming in here today. They've won 4 of their last 7. So definitely a team playing some good basketball as of late as well. But I'll tell you what, the Humber Hawks have been none too friendly. As we take a look at Fauzi Muhammad. In the season he's had, Andrew, I mean, he's been absolutely dynamite from beyond the arc.
Yeah, shooting close to 40% from 3 on the season. Their best scoring threat, really, and such a great ball handler as well. Does so well at that point guard position. Does a lot to really help the identity of this team. That ball movement, that shooting, that scoring, really does it all.
Could be a big night for Fauzi as he just needs 5 3-pointers to surpass Mike Dvorak for the career record in 3-pointers. So we'll see if Fauzi can reach some history. And on the other side of things, Avery Sutton leads the way for this Condor squad. He scores 17.3 points per game for his side.
Yeah, another guy who does just a lot well as well, shooting just over 35% from 3. Really good from the free throw line as well, so he's dangerous from there. And that assist to turnover ratio really good as well. So really good ball mover, really good at just scoring and getting the ball in. And should be an interesting test here for the Humber Hawks tonight. Always with going up against a guy who scores up to 20 points a game. Could be real dangerous.
Yeah, the Hawks are going to have their hands full with Sutton, but make no mistake, these Condors are deep. They have 6 players averaging at least 10 points a game.
Yeah, of course, that's another thing, the depth of a team. Really, you can argue that they match up against the Humber Hawks really well with that amount of depth. Really tough to go up against a team like that, and should be a really interesting test here for the Hawks tonight.
Yeah, depth on either side is certainly a strength. In game 2 against that doubleheader last weekend against the Sioux Cougars, the Hawks had all 10 players in that game put up at least 4 points. So you look up and down that bench, and there are scorers everywhere you look.
Yeah, guys who can score, and that just speaks to just the great chemistry of these guys. That's all-for-one mentality that they have. Early on this season, it looked like these guys were trying to get done all by themselves, and as a result, we're taking a lot of offensive fouls, and we've really seen that stop in these last few games.
Well, nothing left to do here but get this show started. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer to get our starting lineups. Festivities are always something fun to watch inside the Hawks Nest. A pretty good crowd is on hand to take in the second game of this doubleheader. The Humber Hawks women's team won pretty convincingly against these Conestoga Condors just moments ago. Now it's up to the men to try to close the show with a W.
Khalid Adam getting his second chance to start this season. Let's see what the man from Qatar can do.
He's had an interesting basketball story, represented Qatar in the FIBA Asian Challenge back in 2016. Now taking his talents to the 6. The big man will be a big factor here tonight.
The biggest man on both teams standing at 6'8". Make things very interesting here tonight. An interesting matchup challenge here for Conestoga.
Khalid being a little too friendly. He's giving around everybody handshakes. Time for that jump ball, Khalid. He's gonna take to the skies against Isaiah Edwards as we're underway.
I have a feeling there's not gonna be too many handshakes from this point on.
That ball directly in the corner. It's Fauzi. Taking it out to Samuels. We see 0-2 with it now. Jalen Morgan trying to back his man down. That one's poked away. Back come the Condors. It's Avery Sutton. That one is up and off the front part of the rim as Adam gets the rebound. 0-2 coming back the other way. He'll go high off the glass and get the roll. First points of the game, Kevin 0-2.
Beautiful move by him to get in the inside. It looked like for a second that wouldn't go in. That bounce was really high. Fortunate for him, that bounce was a friendly one.
Simic with the ball now for the Condors. He'll dish it off. A pick set on 0-2, but he'll rip that away with the steal. He has Khalid Adam with him. Adam's gonna go up, can't get the roll. Will get the foul though, as Adam will head to the line.
Nice start here for the Hawks. Got that first, got those first points on the board. And another chance for a couple here.
Opportunity to extend the lead here for Khalid Adam. Mentioned earlier, Andrew, just his second start on the year, but Samson Downey must have liked something he's seen in his game. Obviously brings a whole lot of size, a whole lot of physicality. You can't take away anything from the experience. He's played in some big time tournaments.
Yeah, credit as a fifth-year player coming into this season. Definitely a lot of basketball experience. Though we haven't seen him too much, only averaging 8 minutes a game in the games he has gotten into. Will be interesting to see how big of a role he'll have here tonight.
Simic to Avery Sutton. Thought about chucking that one up, thinks otherwise. Back to Simic, guarded by Fauzi Muhammad. He's gonna try to drive, but Cy Samuel has another idea.
Traveling violation against the Condors, good call. A little bit of a late whistle though.
Trying to insert himself into this interior Hawks defense. A lot of big bodies in there. Cy Samuel shutting the door. Here's Fauzi with it, darting around. Kevin 0-2 trying to make a run. Jalen Morgan circling around. Fauzi for 3. That one off the front part of the rim, but Cy Samuel's there to deflect it back home.
Yeah, nice put back there by Cy Samuels. Not the flashiest player, but a real blue-collar guy, gets down in there dirty. Bringing the lunch pail to work kind of guy, you know what I mean?
Do the little things right. Cy Samuel is back come the Condors off the glass and in. A nice looking bucket from Afosa Bonsai. Jalen Morgan wasted no time on the other side of things. He'll find Khalid Adam. His head on a swivel. He'll find Fauzi. Fauzi working baseline. Back it goes to Jalen. Pump fake towards the rim, and the layup is good. Jalen Morgan.
Just so strong and so fast. Very hard to stop him.
Simic with it now. He'll find Hassan. Simic has been the facilitator of this offense tonight. Trying to get away from Khalid Adam. Baseline. Dishes it out. Plenty of time, but the shot won't drop as that one rattles out. Condors with the offensive rebound. Won't get the basket, but will get the foul. Nice work from Avery Sutton.
Get another look at that Jalen Morgan basket. That beautiful pump fake. Freeing up a lot of space for him to work inside. No mistake there to get the basket. On
the line for Conestoga, Afosa Bonsai. Trying to pull his team a little closer, a 4-point deficit, 6-2. Make that 6-3 as he drains his first opportunity. Two for two goes a bonsai. It's a one-possession game. Kevin O2 gonna dribble this one out. He'll find Cy Samuel, big man in motion. Back he goes to Jalen Morgan. Kevin now with it, trying to work off Simic. Nice work by Samuel to corral that one. O2 on the perimeter, gonna put it up and gonna drain it. Kevin O2.
Got the splash there with a nice three-pointer. 5-point lead now for the Hawks.
Look out, here comes Avery Sutton with speed. He'll kick it back out. Stefan Simic can't get the handle on that pass from Celia. And a possession gone wrong for the Condors.
A chance here for Humber to extend this lead.
Here comes Jalen Morgan back the other way, gonna put one up from range. Won't get the shot to drop, but drawn the foul there.
Conestoga head coach Matthew Buckley went up immediately, did not like that call. Jalen Morgan definitely got touched though in the way up for that three-pointer. Definitely earned those 3 shots.
Certainly contested on that attempt. Now he's gonna get his opportunity to shoot 3 from the charity stripe.
Jaquan Cascar checking into this one for Khalid Adam.
DQ is one of the usual starters for Samson Downey. Khalid Adam was the one drawing the start tonight, but surprise, surprise, it doesn't take Daquan long to find himself in this game. Jalen Morgan drains that one, a smooth looking stroke. Some early game confidence boosters for Jalen as he's having these uncontested shots. 11-4 is your score. Hawks are off to a quick start here against the Conestoga Condors. Stefan Simic finds Avery Sutton at half court, trying to bring that one low, but ripped away by Fauzi. Condors regained possession. It's Sutton. Cy Samuel guarding tightly. Kevin O2 against Simic. Simic can't get the bounce to go, and Cy Samuels is coming back the other way.
Good look there by Simic, just couldn't finish.
Top, it's Fauzi, and that one's good. Fauzi Muhammad with a three-pointer.
Barely touched the rim, a nice clean three-pointer by him. Not totally unexpected though.
That layup attempt will not drop, but he'll find his way to the line of Foza Bonsai.
Keep an eye out for Fauzi as this game goes on. Just a few three-pointers away. 4 now away from passing Mike Dvorak for the most threes in program history.
He has been an absolute fire through the first 10 games of this season. Fauzi has had 40 three-pointers. I mean, the record is 58. We're halfway through this season, and Fauzi's well over the halfway point, so you gotta imagine if he keeps his rhythm up, he's gonna shatter that record sometime soon.
Sometime very soon. Should happen sometime in January, February at this rate. Just a matter of how hot he can stay from beyond the arc.
A little bit of confusion here on the Humber bench as Khalid Ismail trying to work his way into the game for Kevin O2. Referee didn't like the way that substitution made place, so instead, we'll see Chiffon Noel come into this one. Or maybe not. Samson Downey scratching his head, trying to figure out what he could do.
They're taking off their undershirts. I guess that's the issue. This is strange. I haven't seen this before.
Never a dull moment in the Hawks' nest. Even the referee can't help but crack a smile.
Shea Phillips checking into this one. He's a referee approved, apparently. Very strange. Have not seen that before, and I doubt we'll see that again.
Well, with that behind us, let's keep this game moving as a Bonsai misses that shot attempt.
Khalid Ismail just in complete confusion. He doesn't understand it either.
What could the poor guy do to get into the game? Instead, Shea Phillips gets the opportunity. Here's Daquan Cascard. He'll find Fauzi near the logo. Makes a move on Sutton, kicks it back to Daquan Cascar, and that one's good, no mistake.
Already making his impact early in this game, just checking in.
17-4 now, Hawks up big. Condors have not had a response.
Seems like it's been a while since it's been a close game.
Avery Sutton puts that one up, clangs off the front part of the rim. Shea Phillips coming back the other way. Finds his man Fauzi. Cascard, around it goes to Jalen Morgan. Back to Cascard, taking his time. Fauzi with it now. Urging his players for movement. Inside it goes to Cy Samuel in the paint. Jalen Morgan with the floater.
That was sweet, Adam. Nice little floater in there. Barely touched the, did not touch the rim, I should say.
And after that beautiful play, we'll have a timeout charged to the Conestoga Condors as Matthew Buckley wants to talk things over with his side.
Yeah, they just got to be searching for answers right now. Nothing going right for them. It's been a while since they've been even close in this game. Humber starting to run away with things, up by 15 with just over 4.5 minutes to, or just under 4.5 minutes to play. It's been a crazy start to this one, a real fast-paced one, the way that the Humber Hawks like to play, and you got to think Samson Downey's pretty pleased with this team's performance.
And it's pretty safe to say that the Hawks Nest hasn't been too friendly to this Conestoga Condors, and that's no disrespect to them. The Hawks Nest has really only been friendly to the Hawks, if we're being honest, over the past few decades. Conestoga has not won in this building since January 19th, 1983. I don't know what you were doing in 83, Andrew, but I was not around.
I was negative 10 years old. That's it's funny, almost 10 years to my birthday. Funny.
So it's certainly been a while. The Hawks have rattled off 22 straight against Conestoga. That's including 11 straight at home. So historically, this is a matchup the Hawks have dominated, and so far tonight, they've continued that domination.
Let's see what Conestoga brings after that timeout.
Ball in the hands of Stefan Simic, makes a nice move. That jumper will not drop. Rebound, Jalen Morgan. He's got a lot of speed, dishes it back to Daquan Cascard, driving the paint. Samuel's now backing his man up. Outside it goes to Fauzi. Back now to Samuel, makes a turn, kicks it into the corner. Shea Phillips tries to keep that in bounds, but unable to do so.
Yeah, just got that foot on the line, unable to stay in bounds.
Shea Phillips, a fresh face for the Humber Hawks. He played his first game as a Hawk in game 1 in that Sioux Cougar doubleheader. Contributed 6 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist in 9 minutes played. In the corner it goes. Condors gonna put one up. That one clangs out. Rebound put back in by Simic. As finally the Condors able to put another one on the board.
Jalen Morgan just unable to get a finger on that ball. Cost him a little bit there.
Offensive foul charged to the Hawks. The ball will be coming back the other way. You see Avery Sutton put that one up. Not the touch he was looking for, but Simic able to clean up the garbage. Nice move there, trying to work around Jimmy Rich back on the perimeter. Condors working it tight. It's a bonsai. A lot of contact between a bonsai and Jimmy Rich, and the call is going to go against Mr. Rich. Samson Downey has his hands on the back of the head. He's none too pleased with that call.
The call's going against Daquan, surprisingly.
So after all that, it's Daquan Cascard picking up that foul call. And for Khalid Ismail, he can finally work himself into this game.
It's easy to see why we thought that call was going to go against Jimmy Rich, though. It was just all over his opponent there. If his opponent jumped up a second earlier, the call probably would have been on him.
Foza Bonsai, he's had a couple opportunities from the foul line tonight. Does not get the bounce he was looking for there. Third-year veteran from Kitchener. Makes good on the second attempt. Hawks lead by 12 here, 4 minutes and change to go in the first quarter. Khalid Ismail with his first touch of the game. Here's Jimmy Rich. Back to Ismail, but once again an offensive foul as the Condors are going to gain possession.
Hawks better watch out here. They still have a nice lead, but that could shrink at any moment. We know basketball is a game of runs.
Indeed it is, as Simic works hard to get to his lane, makes a nice dish, and that's up and in off the hands of Isaiah Edwards.
Humber needs a basket here.
Ismail's been a big scorer for him. Instead, he dishes off to Shea Phillips. Trying to make a move. The pass outside to Fauzi. He'll get around his man, Sutton. Still with it now. Ball on a string for Fauzi, but now it gets away. Stefan Simic back the other way. Abanzai working hard. Gets the layup to drop. And Samson Downey has seen enough. He's going to call a timeout here.
Yeah, no surprise there. His team had really been struggling coming out of that timeout. Conestoga moving that ball well offensively, and on the defensive end, really closing things out, getting under the basket, not letting them have much space under there, and making things really difficult for the Hawks.
That's exactly right, Andrew. It seems as though these Condors have made some quick adjustments. They're getting blown out pretty early in this game. It was an ugly start for them. Now the lead down to just 8. And you know this is going to be a high-scoring one. The Hawks are one of 6 teams in the OCAA to average 90 points per game. Mentioned off the top, they've scored 100 in 3 of their last 4. So you know the Hawks have their way with it. There's going to be a whole lot of points on the board, and for the Condors, it's just a matter of matching up.
Yeah, definitely we knew this was going to be a tough one for Conestoga coming into this one against Humber, who's really been on fire these last 6 games, and they're really showing up into this one, really playing well defensively and offensively, and really playing up to that fast pace that we know the Humber Hawks have been playing up to.
Yeah, we knew this was going to be a good matchup. I mean, you look at these records, the Hawks sit at 6-4, Conestoga at 4-6. Not exactly numbers that leap off the page at you, but 2 teams playing some great basketball. We just talked about what the Hawks have done recently. And on the other side, the Condors have won 4 of 7. So both teams coming in on a high. We're going to see who gets the better. Kevin O2, that layup gets away from him.
Great start coming out of that timeout. Chance for a couple points right off the hop.
Nice work by O2 there. Able to draw the foul. Rocking the oh-so-popular Patrick Star kicks. A nice look for Kevin O2.
Popular among these Humber Hawks. Cy Samuels and Daquan Cathcart also having those shoes.
Yeah, the women's team, I've seen a few out there as well.
You gotta love SpongeBob.
O2 gets the friendly roll there. Simic brings it back over. He'll dish it off. Guarded by Fauzi. Inside it goes. That one will roll in. Isaiah Edwards getting it done. Kevin O2 trying to move his fellas around. Didn't like the look from Ismail. Now Khalid will get it. Justice Salmon on the far side now. That one dribbled off the toe, and the ball be coming back the Condors' way.
Great defense there by the Condors. Once again, really snuffing things out for the Hawks, making things real difficult to move the ball the way they want to.
Simic with it now. He's going to drive the paint, gives a look, and gets the layup. Do-it-yourself type of bucket for Stefan Simic.
Condors hanging around here, cutting that lead down to 6.
Ismail now with it, makes a move, gonna do it himself, just gets the roll. That's a pretty looking bucket from Ismail.
Response they needed. Let's see if they can bring it on defense here and finally get a stop.
Jalen Roberts with it now for the Condors. He'll put it into the corner, shot is up and no good. That one off the hand of Javante Cooper. Head coach Matthew Buckley alerting his team of their assignments. We're going to wait the inbound from Simic. Guarded here by Justice Salmon as he's driving paint. In the corner, that one's good for Simic.
Cuts that lead down even further. Just a 2-pointer though.
In the corner, Siobhan Noel. That one won't drop off the front part of the rim. 2 Condors fighting for the rebound as they come back over half court. In the hands of Jalen Roberts, trying to work baseline, kicking it out. Just able to get it to Simic. Back inside it goes. Unable to find his man in the corner. Kicking it all the way out now for 3, no good. Cy Samuel gets the rebound.
Man's no for his rebounds, got one there.
Justice Salmon open in the corner. He'll get it now, putting it up. Can't put it down though as that one clangs out. Simic with it. He's been the quarterback for this team.
Calling that one over and back.
So a mental error there as the Hawks will get the inbound. Justice Salmon on the far side of the court. And it goes to Khalid Ismail. He's been the offensive catalyst these last few games for the Hawks. Siobhan Noel with it now. Back to Ismail. He'll make a move around Simic. Puts that up. Floater. Off high glass. Won't drop. Losing his footing there. Javante Cooper.
Big break there for the Humber Hawks. Let's see if they're able to capitalize.
We're going to have Fauzi Muhammad come back into this game. Inbound goes to Cy Samuel. Big man's going to take it over half court. Got a few friends with him trying to find one. It goes to Justice Salmon. He'll drive baseline. Can't get the bucket to go. A nice looking drive from Justice.
Great drive, even better defense there by Conestoga. Two men were on him right away, protecting the hoop.
On the outside, here's Roberts, guarded by 0-2. It's Simic with a wide open look, and he's gonna drain that one. A big three-pointer for Conestoga.
Three-pointer putting Conestoga back within three, just under 30 seconds left to go in the first.
Now just a one-possession ball game, 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fauzi's gonna drive, and the man known for his three-point shooting gets it done with the layup there.
Nice move there, some big points.
Roberts works around Cy Samuels for a bucket, and this one's opened right up. A steal there by Cooper, a shot opportunity to end it, and that's a big basket for Javante Cooper with time expiring. And how about that? The Conestoga Condors found themselves down big in the first quarter, but hey, the buzzer just went, and we got a 25-25 ball game.
Yeah, we thought early on this might be a runaway for the Humber Hawks, but Conestoga not only finding ways to stay in, but finding ways to stay competitive and eventually tying things up. Humber Hawks were up 19-4, up big, and then after that timeout that Conestoga took, about with 6 minutes left to go in the first, things really turned their way. They really became the dominant factor in this one.
Yeah, that's a great point, Andrew. It appeared as though that timeout from head coach Matthew Buckley was certainly the turning point in this one. Condors really shaped up their act coming out of that break. They've brought themselves all the way back. Essentially now it's a three-quarter game. You just erase that hole you found yourself in. You can get to work on trying to claim a lead of your own.
Yeah, we're essentially back to square one here, and Stefan Simic really leading the way here for the Condors. 10 points in the first half. It's looking really good.
Yeah, not only has he been scoring for them, but also facilitating the offense. It appears as though once they get into Hawks territory, they want the ball in the hands of Stefan Simic. And then he can make the choice. Does he want to dish it off to one of his big men, or does he want to take the shot from distance? Either way, he's been pretty efficient tonight. And that's an adjustment that Samson Downey and the Hawks are going to have to make to slow down number 10 in black.
Yeah, he's one of the players that really the offense goes through, picking up a couple assists and those 9 points in the quarter. 4 for 6 from the field too, so hey, he's efficient as well, really doing it all. And for Humber, while their field goal percentage has been really good, it's been their defense has been a little lacking. We'll see how things go into the second quarter though.
Pretty entertaining first quarter of action. The Humber Hawks led by as much as 15 with 5.5 minutes to go in the first. Conestoga did some nice work there to erase that deficit to bring us even. Leading the way for the Hawks, Kevin O2 with 7 points of his own. Back underway for some second quarter action. Simic with the inbound there.
Humber's got to tighten things up defensively.
On the perimeter, it's Silla. Outside it goes, trying to drive, and a nice looking bucket off the fingertips of Jalen Roberts.
Can't let him have that space in that prime real estate in the paint.
Cy Samuel working into the paint. Kicks it out to Justice Salmon. Around it goes to Fauzi, trying to shake his man. Running floater is good. Fauzi getting it done.
Nice response there. But again, they got to come up with a big defensive possession here.
Offense hasn't been the issue. Trying to lock down these Condors. Tight D there by Fauzi. Now the assignment to Cy Samuel. Shot put up. That'll miss. A whole lot of bodies in there for the rebound. It's Siobhan Noel coming back the other way. Kevin O2, the Hawks' leading scorer. Fauzi for three. Oh, and that one goes everywhere, but through the rim. As Fauzi's trying to inch closer to that all-time three-point mark.
That was a good look from a deep point.
Trying to go inside. Nice work by Edwards to corral that one. It's Cooper. Back to Roberts. Outside to Simic. He'll put up a three. That one will go off glass. Back the other way, Kevin O2. Here's Noel with the bounce pass. That one's intercepted by Silla. In the corner, it's Cooper. Guarded by Kevin O2. Condors working this perimeter, now inside, top of the paint. Shot won't go. Justice Salmon with a nice looking pass to Kevin O2. He'll find Siobhan Noel. Trying to drive the paint. That floater drops. A nice looking basket from Siobhan.
Good job to retake the lead.
29-27, just under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Jalen Roberts trying to find his way to the basket. Can't shake his man. He'll dish off to Simic. Behind the back he goes, and that floater is off the glass and in.
Just a real back and forth affair now. Both these teams trying to grab a hold of it, but both teams' defense is kind of falling flat at this moment.
Anything you could do, I could do better type of action here as Cy Samuel goes behind the back and the reverse layup. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, I'm not sure he meant to do that completely. It looked like he was going to lose the ball. Either way, got the 2 points.
Condors looking for a quick response. Won't get the bucket will Jalen Roberts, but he does draw the foul. So heading to the line now, Jalen Roberts. Trying to bring his team back. Conestoga erased a 15-point deficit. To bring it to 25-25 to start this second quarter.
Roberts, one of the most efficient free throw shooters, but misses his first.
You want to say that one more time, Andrew? Let's hope he drinks them.
Jalen Roberts, one of the most efficient free throw shooters in the OCAA.
Oh, we tried. He'll drain that one. It's back to being a 1-point game.
I tried my magic powers, didn't work this time.
The commentator curse works more often than not. You want to talk about high efficiency plays, that's one of them.
Usually it only works against your own team though.
Fauzi Mohammed with the handles. Get it inside to Jalen Morgan, top of the key, trying to spin away from a bonsai. And Jalen Morgan gets that to go, a beautiful shot. But the bucket won't count on the foul.
That was Jalen being called for traveling there. It's a few too many steps.
Fancy footwork, but I guess a few too many.
Referee didn't like that inbound. Has to be retaken.
Do-over, please, says the referee. So the Condors will have to reset. Inbound's going to go to Avery Sutton. He's been the leading scorer for the Condors this season, averages just over 17 points a game for Conestoga. A lull in the action here. Back underway, it's Simic with it now. Avery Sutton works around Fauzi. That running shot won't go. Cy Samuels tips that one up in the air. Has it pulled away though. Nice work by Sutton. He'll go inside to a bonsai with the two-handed jam.
Yeah, unfortunate break there for Cy. Was able to get his fingers on it, just couldn't grasp it.
The Condors now with their first lead of the game, but that is quickly erased as Cy Samuel regains the lead for Humber.
A little bit of redemption there for Cy.
33-32 is your score. Just under 6.5 to go. Inside, it's a bonsai. He's been good tonight. Can't get that one to go. Fauzi with speed back the other way. Kevin O2 finds Samuel spinning away. Nearly picked off. So let's take a look at Avery Sutton trying to get that one to go. And Cy Samuel playing a little bit of volleyball.
Yeah, ended up leading to the dunk right there. Nice pass there by Sutton, finding his man for the jam.
Bonsai has been busy tonight. That's his best play of the night. In the corner, it's Sutton. He's gonna get that one to go. Some efficient shooting here for the Condors.
Starting to get a little hot here.
Yet another lead change as Cy Samuel is trying to do some damage. Jalen Morgan to Kevin O2. Working the perimeter, back out to Jalen. Jalen's gonna drive paint against a bonsai. Won't go. Khalid Adam can't get the rebound. Back it goes. Khalid Ismail. How
Oh
about
my.
that?
Yeah, such moves there. Got that ball underneath and over top for the basket. Very silky.
Showing off the athleticism there is Ismail. A bonsai drives to the rim, takes a lot of contact on the way in. Appears as though this one is going to go against number 9 in white. Indeed it is. That's Cy Samuel.
Not a bad foul there to take. The bonsai was coming in there with such power. It looked like it would have got for 2 points anyways. Why not let him earn it from the line?
It's been a familiar look seeing a Foza bonsai on the foul line. You said it, Andrew. He kind of just puts his head down and drives. It doesn't matter who's in front of him. He's going to do everything he can to get to the basket. And either he gets rewarded with the bucket or he finds himself on the charity stripe. It's been a pretty good night so far for a bonsai.
But he's only a 50-50 shooter from the free throw line, so they're okay with that. As he misses both, looks like a good call.
The old hack-a-shack strategy from back in the day is working to perfection. Kevin O2 from the parking lot. Won't get that one to go. The big man, Khalid Adam, gets the rebound and the basket.
Yeah, really taking advantage of his size there. Hard to guard him, hard to box him out.
37-35, a tight one here in the Hawks' Nest. A bonsai with it. He'll find Edwards. Edwards with that hook shot. Can't get that to go. Kevin O2 the other way. He's gonna wait for reinforcements. Finds it in Jalen Morgan. Khalid Ismail with a nice head fake. That one won't go. Cy Samuel there on the rebound. That won't drop as well. Back come the Condors. Khalid Adam with the defense, but Edwards there to clean things up.
Yeah, some good defense there. Couldn't quite get in position for that rebound. And they got that easy bucket.
Tie ball game, 37-37. That one goes inside to Khalid Adam, trying to do it himself. He'll find help inside. Samuel off the glass. Second opportunity won't go.
This game really starting to slow down here in the second quarter.
Intensity picking up here. A big crowd on hand at the Hawks' Nest. Two teams in the middle of the standings trying to battle it out. Kevin O2 taking to the skies to swat that one away. Taquan Kaskar checking back into this one. Cy Samuel will take a seat. Samuel's had his first career double-double last time out against the Sioux, picking up 11 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's been busy as of late. A well-deserved rest for the big fella. It's Simic in the corner. It goes to Cooper, and he'll drain that one from beyond the arc.
Conestoga finding a way to take the lead here. Let's see how Humber responds.
Hawks down 3, looking for the answer. That one stripped away, a battle on the floor. It's picked up by Javante Cooper, and back come the Condors. Whole lot of contact there. That was Khalid Ismail and Shea Phillips in on the action.
Conestoga bench loving the effort there. Able to come away with that rebound, drawing that foul.
Condors really bringing it to the Hawks here tonight. Got off to a sluggish start, but now find themselves ahead by 3. In large part because of this man right here, Stephon Simic. Khalid Adam knocks that one away. Inside it goes to Edwards. Appears as though we'll have ourselves an offensive foul.
Fouls against Isaiah Edwards. His first of the game.
We saw some free-flowing action to begin this one in the first quarter, in large part on the side of the Hawks. But you said it earlier, Andrew, things are starting to slow down here. Even Howie the Hawk looking a little sluggish on the sidelines.
Yeah, he was just so full of energy coming into this one. Now, things have changed a little bit as he gives out a few high fives there on the sidelines.
Hawks trying to find their game here, down 3. Kevin O2 guarded by Javante Cooper. Jimmy Rich, Mr. Efficiency, will dish that one off. And we're gonna have another offensive foul. Samson Downey cannot believe it. Jimmy Rich charge there.
Already his second foul.
His physical style is no stranger to the fouls. Doesn't believe he earned that one though. 3 minutes to go in the first half. It's Edwards with it, guarded by Jimmy Rich. He's gonna go for a drive and a jump ball called. Possession goes the way of the Hawks. Awaiting the inbound here, Shea Phillips is gonna head towards the baseline. Khalid Ismail had 17 points in their last game. He's shown the ability to put the biscuit in the basket. Kevin O2 with a whole lot of Condors around him. He'll kick it out, and Khalid Ismail throws up the 3. That's a big shot made to tie things up.
Tie game at 40-40, an important 2.5 minutes here to finish up the first half. Let's see how strong Humber is down the stretch.
Cooper from range gets that to go. A big answer for Conestoga. And their bench is absolutely loving it.
Foul here.
A technical foul being charged. This one to Daquan Cascar. So a whole lot of energy on either side after that big three-pointer. Both coaching staffs bringing their guys over to have a chit-chat, trying to settle things down just a little bit. Even the referees having a discussion at midcourt.
Right after Cooper gets that big 3, immediately gets that foul. We'll see if that has any impact on the game here.
Yeah, correction there. I thought initially that foul was against Daquan Cascar, but the technical went against the Condors. See Ismail shoot that free throw attempt. So after all those shenanigans, we're back underway as Ismail has a whole head of steam. Jalen Morgan tries to dish that one in. Ismail in the corner, baseline. It's Kevin O2. He'll find Jimmy Rich. Oh, and Jimmy Rich tried to go for it all, but couldn't get it. He wanted that poster on his bedroom wall.
And I think the most disappointing one here is Howie the Hawk. Has his hands on his head. He can't believe it. Now would have just lifted the roof off of this place.
We've seen the energy slowly creep and slowly creep. You gotta imagine, Andrew. Jimmy Rich puts that in. The lid is coming off this place.
It would have popped off. We know the power that Jimmy Rich has, just so strong on the inside. Actually leads the OCAA in field goal percentage, scoring on 2/3 of his shots. That's just disgusting.
That is unbelievable, Jimmy Rich. One of those high energy guys, the glue that'll hold a team together. And you see what he does for the fans as well. You can understand why he's a favorite. Cooper missing some range. He'll get the rebound though, trying to kick it out to Edwards. Kevin O2 is gonna go say hi to the Humber Hawks faithful.
We'll see what happens here. Let's see if the Hawks bring the defense. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. All you're asking for is a few good seconds here to really bring it.
Inbound to Cooper. We'll see what the defense has in store. Shea Phillips is out there. Kevin O2 guarding Simic. Back to Cooper it goes, trying to make a move. He'll put up the shot with a second to go. Won't get the bounce. Rebound by Ismail. Jalen, both benches are into it. We're into it. It's been fun.
Howie the Hawks into it. This should just be a crazy 120 to finish up this second quarter in the first half. And you know both these teams are really going to bring it into the second half. But let's not get ahead of ourselves there as these teams just get ready to put the finishing touches on the first half.
What a showcase these fellas are putting on. This is going to do it for the 2019 year, at least for the Humber Hawks team, as this will close out their first half schedule. Next time we'll see them on the floor is at Condors on January 11th. And to see Howie Hawk, a little bit of espionage there, Andrew. I don't know if this is legal.
Yeah, he's trying to get the game plan there and trying to relay it to the Humber Hawks. I don't know if this is legal. We'll see what happens to Howie.
Hawks more known for their eyesight than their hearing, I'd imagine. I don't know how good of an eavesdropper our man Howie is, but hey, any intel will go a long way.
There he goes. He's off to the Humber side. Maybe to pass along a few things. We'll see.
Yeah, he made a beeline right for the coaching staff of Humber. May have some little secrets. Caw is what I heard from our man Howie.
Unfortunately for Samson Downey, he does not speak Hawk. So unfortunately, that little bit of espionage, all for nothing.
It's worth a shot as we're back underway. Kevin 0-2. Jalen Morgan with a nice looking spin, trying to bump his man off the ball, and he'll bump that off the glass and through the hoop. It's 44-43 Humber Hawks.
Just a 1 point lead. Once again, the Hawks got to rely on this defense if they want to come away with the W here.
Simic brings that one inside. That roller won't go. Taquan Cascar with the rebound, trying to go coast to coast. The corner, it's 0-2, driving baseline. A foul called on Kevin.
A few too many steps for Kevin, gets called for traveling there.
So a quick chance here for a breather for either side as Avery Sutton inbounds to Stephon Simic. Pretty heavy press here with just over 40 seconds to go in the half. At midcourt, it's Simic guarded by Ismail. Looking for his man, he'll find it in the corner. Jalen Morgan covering his eyes. Edwards working baseline off the glass and in as the Condors regain the lead here late in the first half.
Time running out here, just over 20 seconds to go. Hawks down by 1.
0-2 looking for a lane. He finds one instead, dishes to Rich, and he'll let that one roll in.
Timeout taken here by Conestoga.
The lead changes continue as now it's the Hawks on top by 1. Seems as though every possession we get a new leader. Jimmy Rich, the latest man to put the Hawks ahead.
Yeah, ever since that timeout taken by Conestoga in the first half, or after they really got back into this one, tied things up, it's really been back and forth. Now these teams have been able to grab it. A little bit of hot and cold here on either side. It seems like when one team answers, the other team does. When one team gets a miss, the other team misses right back. No consistency here, so it's going to be interesting to see how these final few seconds in the first half shape up, and eventually the second half.
Yeah, it really appears this is one of those games that is fueled by emotion. It seems as though once a big play happens or a dunk or maybe a little bit of trash talk, that's when the play really picks up. And sure, if you're a coach, maybe that's not what you want. You want that technical, hard-nosed, intelligent basketball, but for us commentators, for us fans, everybody here in the Hawks Nest tonight, we'll take an emotional game. It's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, certainly an emotional, fun game to watch for the fans, but I'm sure these coaches are not enjoying this one. A lot of coaches like those defensive, tight ball games. This one a tight one, but not so much of the game style that they like.
Matthew Buckley, in his third year as the head coach of the Condors, he's been active in and out of that chair all night long. A whole lot of discussion with his fellas. Samson Downey on the other side, about as good as it gets, second-year coach. Just 6 seconds remain in this half. A shot's gonna go up. Edwards is gonna take the look. Can't get it. That one knocked away by Cooper.
Let's see if the Hawks can chuck up a prayer here and grab a 4-point lead.
0.9 is what's listed on the clock. We'll see if anybody can get a shot away from half court. It's up, and that one won't drop. So at the half, it's a 45 ball game. The Hawks led as much by 15 in the first quarter, but we got a tight one brewing here at Humber North Campus in the final action of 2019 for the Humber Hawks in OCAA men's basketball. We're gonna step away for halftime here. We'll be right back with second half action. Thanks for tuning in to HSN. Welcome back to second half action here at the Hawks Nest. We got a good one forming here. My name's Adam Lucier. Joining me for second half action is my man Andrew Milani. And boy, oh boy, do we got a game shaping up, Andrew, in the first quarter. Sure didn't look too tight, lead by 15, but 9 lead changes later, here we are, and one man keeping the Hawks in it is number 9, Cy Samuels.
9 lead changes in that second quarter alone, and number 9 for the Humber Hawks been one of the big factors why they've been able to keep up with Conestoga in this one. It looked like early on Humber was going to run away with it, but Conestoga coming up really strong after that first time out. End up taking the lead for a little bit. In the lead right now. Rather, sorry, behind by 1 right now, but it's been a back and forth affair all game, and Cy Samuels filling the stat sheet. All he's really missing is a 3-pointer, free throw, and a turnover, but he could do without that last one.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And Cy Samuel, he's not a guy that's going to light up the score sheet. He won't go out and get you 20 or 30 or 40, but he's going to contribute, like you said, Andrew, the entire stat sheet. His last time out, he had a career-high 11 points, which doesn't sound too impressive, but when you tack on 15 rebounds and 5 assists, that's your first career double-double, and that's pretty darn good for Mr. Cy Samuels. So we're back underway here as Avery Sutton drives the lane and gets the bucket. So you want to talk lead changes, we got another one here as the Condors jump in front. Jalen Morgan looking for a response. He'll find Kevin O2. Cy Samuel, the man we're raving about, will dish off into the corner. Fauzi for 3. You better believe that one's good.
Seems like ages since he got his last 3, but let's see if he can finally warm up here, really get things going in the second half.
Fauzi now just 3 3-pointers away from claiming the all-time 3-point mark in your career for the Humber Hawks. Avery Sutton in the corner trying to spin away from Fauzi, putting up the 3. That one will rim up. Rebound by Kevin O2. He's moving quickly, trying to do it himself. Coast to coast, Kevin O2 doing the most.
One of the best in Ontario at doing that, going end to end and getting that layup just so quick, so hard to stop him.
Avery Sutton goes across the floor. Now Simic with it, trying to work his way around Cy Samuel off the glass. That one won't drop. Another big pass, this time to Fauzi. He'll find Kevin O2 with the head fake. Fauzi thought about it, goes behind the back. What a dish in the corner. Can't get the finish, but leave it to Khalid Adam to clean up the rebounds.
Timeout taken here by Conestoga.
Timeout taken by the Condors as we'll take a look at this replay.
Yeah, that end-to-end play by O2 leading to that layup. Absolutely beautiful and silky smooth by Kevin O2.
Not too bad. That's the start you're looking for. Hawks came into this third quarter with just a 1-point lead. Now it's up to 5 as they try to pull away from these Condors. But for the Hawks now, what's important is you shown early in this game you had a little bit of difficulty protecting that lead. And it was by no means a small lead. You're up by 15 just a few minutes into this one. And that game was tied by the end of the first quarter. So it sure didn't take long for Conestoga to get back into it. So there's no time now for the Hawks to rest on their laurels as they try to get this game in their favor.
Yeah, they can't rest on those laurels, and they can't rest on defense either. Both teams' offense is really running wild in the first half, been able to really do what they want to. That's really dictated the style of this game. We'll see if the Humber defense can step it up here. They're known for that.
So this sizable crowd is filing back into the Hawks Nest. 8:30 to go in quarter number 3. We had a great first half of action. Expecting even more here late. Simic has been dynamite for them. He'll find his man Sutton. It's a bonsai. That roller is good. How good has a Foza bonsai been tonight?
Yeah, he's been playing really well here tonight. Been a big factor in Conestoga being right here in this ball game.
Cy Samuel had to pull that one away into the corner. Kevin O2 driving baseline. That one will be whistled dead. Ball coming back the other way with Conestoga.
Yeah, just got that toe on the line. Got to watch your feet.
Inbound, Sutton to Simic. Hawks pressing here. Few players over half court.
Trying to cut into that shot clock as much as possible.
12 seconds remain on that shot clock. It's a bonsai working against Samuel. He'll go back to Edwards, gonna put up a shot and gets it to go off the glass. We're all tied up once more. It's 53 all.
Good ball movement there by Conestoga, leading to a nice basket.
Fauzi puts that one up off the back end of the rim. Kevin O2 with the rebound. Khalid Ismail with another opportunity. That one's blocked away. Good defense there by the Condors. Here's Sutton, pull-up jumper. That'll go from mid-range.
Quiet first half for Sutton, but starting to come alive here.
53-53. This tight match continues. Fauzi's got a couple threes in this game. Gonna dish that one out to Samuel, going down the baseline. Out towards Jalen Morgan. Fauzi with it, moves around his man, kicks it into the corner. Kevin O2 with all day, and he makes him pay.
Beautiful three by Kevin O2. Left wide open in the corner. He'll make you pay almost every time.
Celia finds Edwards down low, working against Cy Samuel, who gets the better of his man. Edwards back with it, mid-range jumper, rims out. Rebounded by Fauzi. That lead pass to Kevin O2, trying to do it himself. O2 with a nice look at layup.
Yeah, another beautiful move there by Kevin O2, just so good at that. Once again, one of the best in the league at that.
That one's put up by Sutton. That'll ring out, and he'll have to head back the other way. Again, it's Kevin O2 looking for Khalid Adam. He'll draw the foul and get the bucket. A big play there between Kevin O2 and Khalid Adam.
Kevin O2 getting it done in all facets of the game with a couple of big baskets. A couple of them from inside, one of them from three, and then a nice assist there to set up a three-point play. So we had to look at one of those end-to-end moves by Kevin O2. Absolutely beautiful.
Stepping over his man, Iverson style. After that one, the 6'8" Khalid Adam gonna get his opportunity from the charity stripe. See there, hometown of Doha, Qatar. He represented the nation of Qatar in the 2016 FIBA Asian Challenge. A man that is no stranger to the bright lights.
What brighter lights in the OCAA than right here in Humber?
About as good as it gets. This Humber men's program, one of the best in the business. Foza Bonsai. Now it's Edwards. Back to Sutton it goes. Shot clock down to 7. In the corner, Celia might have to put one up. Indeed, he does. Can't get it to go.
Great defense there by Humber, getting them to force a shot up late in the shot clock.
Working around the perimeter, Jalen Morgan. Can't sink that long distance shot.
Substitution coming here. Javante Cooper checking in for the Condors.
He'll come in for Celia. And you gotta look out when Javante Cooper's on the floor. He likes to put it up from range. He got the Hawks a few times with some big time shots late in that first half. Here he is with it now, thought about three, instead decides to drive. Perhaps the wrong call as it was ripped away by Samuels. Jalen Morgan makes a nice move over the back, and the big fist pump for number 13.
Another big three-point play here in the favor of the Hawks, and a beautiful move there for Jalen Morgan. Let's see if he can complete this three-point play and extend this Humber lead. They're finally getting on a roll, Adam.
The momentum is forming, that snowball gathering steam. That was a big play there by Jalen Morgan, and after a play like that, I know my eye usually goes to Daquan Cathcart, really one of these emotional leaders on the team. You see him clapping it up as we're gonna take a look at that pretty move from Jalen Morgan.
Beautiful there, and then look there at that fist pump he gave after. He's fired up, you better believe it.
64-53 as the Hawks starting to pull away here. Edwards going up for a contested shot. Will draw the foul. Cy Samuel pleading his case with a grin on his face.
He can't believe it.
Who, me? Sorry, Cy. That one's on you.
Just in shock and awe, Cy Samuels.
He'll put his head down and head to his assignment. Live to fight another day.
First shot missed.
Condors have done nice work to manufacture some offense and find their way to the foul line, but just like that, time and time again, they just haven't taken advantage of those opportunities.
And I think there's 3 words on Cy Samuel's mind right now. Ball don't lie.
Jalen Morgan getting it done once again. Morgan starting to take over this game. Sutton finds Simic. That's the popular connection all night long. Inside it goes. It's Edwards. Kicks it out there to Celia, and he can't get that floater to go. Cy Samuel trying to get the Hawks kick-started.
Great job there by Cy Samuel, standing his ground, preventing that easy layup.
A nice touch pass there by Cascard. He'll get it once again in the corner. One dribble and the shot. Cy Samuel can't punch in the rebounds.
I like the effort shown by the Hawks here. Really trying to grow that lead.
Edwards goes coast to coast, not to be denied.
4 minutes left to go.
Fauzi working against Sutton. He'll find Morgan. On the baseline, it's Cy Samuel. Nice pass there to get it out. Simic able to get a hand on it, but possession will remain with the team in white.
Look here at that Conestoga basket. Nice little inside move to get that layup.
These two teams do not want to be outdone by the opposition. All game long for either side. It's been responses. Here's Fauzi looking for one. That one rattles out.
Not enough power on that 3.
Cooper trying to find his way around off the glass and out. Getting his own rebound, but can't get it to go.
Draws the foul, will get a couple chances at the charity stripe.
Javante Cooper has been a little bit of a spark plug in this game for the Condors. Stands at 5'10", not one of the biggest guys on the floor, but his speed and athleticism has gotten him into the areas that he needs to be, one of those right place, right time type of players.
Cooper, a couple chances here to cut this lead back down to single digits, and he's one of the best in the province from the stripe.
Expect the best from Cooper as that one rattles out. Commentator's curse working to perfection. Kevin O2 almost jumped in on that bounce pass from the referee. Good instincts. 1 for 2 goes Cooper from the line. As once again, it's a 10-point game. Hawks led by 1 to begin this second half. Have pulled away slightly here. Condors very much within striking distance.
A 10-point game, not an insurmountable lead by any stretch of the imagination.
Khalid Ismail guarded by Simic. Inside it goes to Khalid Adam. He's gonna work his way to the rim, loses the handle. And Daquan Cascard is unable to keep that in bounds.
Stay Hawks ball though.
It will be Hawks ball indeed. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Fauzi will be on the inbound. He'll find Ismail. Clock still ticking, down to 5. Cascard puts one up, and that's good. Daquan Cascard, so clutch.
Nice little move there to get himself open a bit. Got the 2 points.
Roberts finds Simic. Around it goes to Sutton. Daquan Cascard not giving him an inch. A bonsai guarded by the big man, Adam. He likes that battle. He'll take it and get the bucket. An impressive and physical play from a Foza bonsai.
A lot of 3-point plays in this one. It's got to be like the 4th or 5th one. Not often you see that, but sure makes for a great entertainment.
Yeah, there's some big boys out there, and they're not too afraid of contact by the looks of things. A lot of bumping bodies underneath that rim. Bonsai is going to check out of this game. Back in goes Edwards for Conestoga. Avery Sutton with the full court press here, but Fauzi will calmly bring it over half court. Finding his man Ismail. Simic guarding him close. Hawks looking for an inch to move. Daquan Cascard draws the whistle there. So on the baseline, it'll be Fauzi Muhammad with the basketball. Bounce pass into Daquan Cascard, driving baseline against Simic, and Khalid Adam goes over the top of everybody to get that fingertip shot in.
Yeah, it looked like the ball was still over the hoop when that basket went in. Referees didn't see it that way, though.
Simic trying to pull away. Javante Cooper thought about three, decides otherwise. Now he's got Khalid Adam. That's a mismatch. Out it goes to Roberts. That one can't drop. Fauzi was fouled there by Cooper. Not the place on the court you want to be giving out a foul, as Javante Cooper is going to step out of this one in some foul trouble.
That's his fourth foul, one more, and he's done for tonight. Not the game he was looking for.
Number 12 needs to watch his manners for the remainder of this one.
He's been such a key piece here for Conestoga tonight. Could be a big loss for them.
They can ill afford to lose him. Fauzi with a little bit of a hip shake there to make sure that one drops. An issue with the scorers table here. Samson Downey talking things over, trying to sort it out. This may have to do with the amount of fouls charged to Cooper.
It looks like that's a mistake, because on our game sheet here coming into the half, he hadn't been charged with a foul yet. Should be interesting to see how things shake out here as the referees have a discussion.
You got to give some credit to Matthew Buckley, head coach of the Conestoga Condors. He was all over that. Good awareness, good presence, exactly what you want from your coach. Finally he could crack a smile as he was deemed correct. So instead of the foul shots, Fauzi will just inbound this one to Jalen Morgan. Jalen taking his sweet time, no rush here, 16 on the shot clock. Now driving against Simic, brushing him back. And that's gonna be an offensive foul, no basket. Didn't appear to be a whole lot of contact against Simic there, but foul was called. Referee smack at his chest saying the contact got in tight. (70-59), 11-point spread favoring the Humber Hawks. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, a bullet of a pass inside to Roberts. He'll bring it back out to the corner.
If he would have been able to clutch his hands on that ball, he would have been wide open under the hoop for a basket.
Roberts can't collect that pass. Not a good look for Conestoga. Samson Downey rises to his feet, letting the fellas know their assignments, making sure everybody's on the same page. Always active, always charismatic, Samson Downey. Roberts with it on the perimeter, working against the big man, Khalid Adam in the corner. It's Celia. That one will come up short, and the shot clock expires before Edwards could put that one in the basket.
Good defense there by the Hawks, ended up running out that shot clock for the other team. Let's see if they can get done offensively here.
Inbound to Daquan Cascard. He doesn't want it. Right back to Khalid Ismail. It goes. Jalen Morgan calling for the ball, and he'll get it. One dribble, gonna go up with a shot. That was awfully contested.
Good job there by outweighing his opponent, Simic there. Saw him go up and immediately went up to draw that foul. Nice heads-up play.
Yeah, the old game of chicken. I know you're gonna foul me, so let me hold on to this ball as long as I can before chucking up the shot.
Pulling a little bit of a James Harden there.
Indeed, indeed. Jalen Morgan, fifth-year senior out of Brampton. Such a huge piece for this team last year and has grown into even a bigger role this year.
Yeah, he just does it all, offensively, defensively, ball moving. You name it, he's got it.
Simic with some urgency now. Siobhan Noel playing some nice D in his hip pocket, and Noel's gonna strip that one away. Here he comes with Ismail. Wide open in the corner is Cascard. Oh, and the bounce won't go. Khalid Ismail can't chase down that rebound.
Almost came up with it though, and a nice little passing play there made by the Hawks. And a Great look there for Cathcart.
Won't get many better than that. Here's Sutton now for Conestoga. Back it goes to Edwards. He's going to put up a three. Can't get it to go. Driving in for the rebound is Simic. Can't get to it. Khalid Adam kicks it out to Ismail. That one won't drop either. These threes just won't find the net.
They can't buy a three.
Roberts slowing the pace here. Now matched up one-on-one with Adam. Trying to use that athleticism, going high off the glass. Won't get the bucket, but will draw the foul. 35 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. A 13-point game here. Hawks led by 15 late in the first quarter before Conestoga came back to tie it up. Came into this second half with just a 1 point separating these sides. Humber with the slight edge. They've expanded it now to 12. The Hawks have scored 100 points in 3 of their last 4 in that only game where they failed to reach the century mark. They put up 96. This is a team that's putting a whole lot on the board, and they got a lot of work to do as they get to 100. But Khalid Ismail is doing his part. Hawks now up to 74. That one came in tight. 24 draws the foul. Daquan Cathcart with a high five to Kevin O2 as he checks into this game. A look there at Roberts as he readies for these opportunities. That one off the short part of the rim. Roberts trying to shake off that one. Not the stroke he was looking for on shot attempt number 1. (74-62) as Khalid Ismail brings this one over the H logo. Jalen Morgan guarded by Silla.
He's going to hold on to it for last shot.
And why wouldn't you with 6 seconds to go? A spin move and the layup just off the front part of the rim. Ball's going to go the way of Conestoga. Samson Downey pleading his case to the official.
Conestoga's going to have just under 3 seconds to get a open a prayer shot here. Let's see if it works.
You're going to need to inbound and chuck up a prayer. It's Simic with it, going to dribble quick, throw one up. Time expires. That one just off the lower part of the net. We have a 12-point lead for the Humber Hawks as we head in to the fourth quarter. An entertaining matchup, Andrew, and the Hawks are really trying to maintain this lead.
Yeah, really having a strong third quarter in this one after what was a pretty weak end of the first quarter and a back and forth second, really rebounding well, trying to earn that lead back, and they have been really good, and let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going into the fourth quarter.
Leeds haven't always been friendly to the Humber Hawks this year. We mentioned off the top the 0-4 start to the season for this team, and a couple of those losses came by dropping games late. So it's certainly got to be in the back of your head if you're Samson Downey and the coaching staff, as we see Jalen Morgan being tended to. Certainly that's not something you want to see. His 13 points and 3 rebounds have been a big reason why the Hawks have opened up this lead.
Yeah, certainly one of the most important players here for the Hawks. A big reason why they're back on top by a pretty good margin in this one. You hope everything's okay with his wrist being taped. Hopefully nothing too out of the ordinary. He's going to be one of those guys that rely on. And on the other end, Isaiah Edwards playing a big part for the Condors. Him as well with 14 points in this one, helping to lead his team back into this one, making this one an interesting game.
Isaiah Edwards has been a key piece for Matthew Buckley and these Condors. And Conestoga deserves a whole lot of credit. They're coming into enemy territory here. Hostile environment in a place that has been too friendly to them whatsoever. They've lost 22 straight against Humber.
Including 11 straight here in the Hawks' nest.
You want to talk about great coaching staff, so look at two of them there. Omar Miles and Chad Booley go a long way in helping out Samson Downey with this team. Matthew Buckley looking for some clarification from the scorer's table. He's been on the ball tonight. Usually when he raises issue, he's been in the right.